If you are a credit repair business owner, you need to watch the entire video. I repeat, if you are a credit repair business owner, you need to watch the entire video and literally do what I say. Some of y'all, this video is going to be what it takes to actually get your credit repair business to the next level. A lot of y'all, most of y'all are just not going to do nothing with the information. But I say that to say, watch it. We're going to walk through. We're going to help you make more money, make more conversions in your credit repair business. Those of y'all that have been watching me, you know what this hat means. I got the UPS hat on. That means I'm about to deliver y'all some sauce. If you're a new subscriber, you're a new viewer, anytime I wear the brown UPS hat, that means I'm about to deliver some sauce. I'm about to deliver y'all some sauce today. I'm about to give y'all the game, the gems, all that. We're going to get into it. But number one, a lot of y'all have the wrong mindset, right? And that's why I drop these videos. For those of y'all that are not my students, I drop these videos just to give y'all like free mentorship because I want y'all to be able to, I want to do as much reach as I can to be able to help y'all get to the next level. And those of y'all that have like that poor mentality, like you're not willing to invest in yourself, like you want to make all the money in the world, but you just want to do it for free. You might not understand it, but you have like a poor slavery mentality. You have a poor person's mentality, right? So if I can put out these videos, give y'all value, not only just the technical stuff, but just the mindset stuff, just so that you get out of your own way, then I fulfill my, what I wanted to do. So one thing too, if you're talking to me or someone on my team and we say like, how much are you willing to invest in yourself? And you're like, as much as it takes. It's a good answer. I salute you on that. But then if you double back and you're like, oh, but I don't have the 10K, the 10,000, right? First of all, we have a $5,000 version of our program, which is a premium, right? The time I'm recording this, I know some of y'all may go to the main video on the channel and you're gonna see that in that video, I'm explaining the mentorship. And then I think it was 2,500 and 5,000. It's currently 5,000 and 10,000. This just tells you that success loves speed because the price is always going up. But I say that to say, even if you're somebody that's like, okay, I'm willing to invest as much of myself, they're like, oh, I don't got the 10,000. Look at your current situation. Look at the fact that you've been making the same amount of money or less amount of money over the last couple months. You can't afford not to be able to get into the program. I'm not even talking about the 10K, but we have, assuming your credit is good and you haven't like burnt off a firm, we have a way you can finance it. Our $5,000 one, the mentorship, you can get in for like, I think it's like 400 something dollars a month. But my main point is a lot of y'all are in your current situation. You're working a 9 to 5. Your mom is working a 9 to 5. And you would get further in life if you just made that, investment in yourself. So that's why I put out these videos so that y'all can be able to get to the next level. I'm going to give y'all a simplified version of what I gave to my students. My students have the full comprehensive version, but this is basically our CAT Credit Bulletproof Scaling System. And part of our CAT Credit Bulletproof Scaling System is we help you create a bulletproof lead generation system. So we're going to go through the funnel right now, right? And things that you want to be aware of. And then also a bulletproof deletion system. A lot of y'all don't understand how to get consistent deletions. I know a lot of y'all self-limiting belief is that consumer laws are just so complicated to understand and all that, right? That could be true if you don't have the right guidance. That's why we have a mentorship program. If you've seen my client success stories I've posted, you see that my clients are talking about how they were studying consumer laws and all of that, right? I break it down so simple that like a baby can understand it. So I need y'all to understand that too, right? A lot of y'all are in your way because you're thinking like, oh, consumer laws are so hard to understand. I don't want to sit down and study the consumer laws. I'm just going to settle for Metro 2. I'm going to settle for basic factual disputing. But then you don't set yourself up in a situation where you can go ahead and sue the credit bureaus or these debt collectors that are violating you. That's how we get that bulletproof deletion system, right? With our CAT Credit Bulletproof Scaling System. We call it the CAT Credit Bulletproof Scaling System because you do your P's and Q's as far as the lead generation system, which we're going to talk about. Y'all get a simplified version, like I said. My students get the whole sauce. But you can still definitely make a lot of money off of what we're going to talk about today. So You got the bulletproof lead generation system. You got the bulletproof deletion system. You get your consumer laws on point. It's not as difficult as y'all think it is, right? You'll be able to get to the next level. You'll be able to walk away from a 9-to-5 that you don't love. If you go look at my case study with Khaled, it's under the playlist Client Success Stories. Go watch that video with Khaled. It's almost an hour. He's just breaking down his whole story, how he used to work a 9-to-5. He invested in himself, and now he doesn't work a 9-to-5 anymore. A lot of y'all think y'all know everything, right? And this is where we just gotta do the reality of things before we get into the game. Before we get into the game, a lot of y'all have been doing credit repair for so long, but you're still at the same level or even worse. Khaled, my student, literally got with me. He started his credit repair business. A month and some change, he left his 9-to-5. He's already making a lot of money. Some of y'all are making less money than him, and you've been doing it for so long. That's a poor person's mentality. Some of y'all don't know that you have a poor mentality, but I know this video is going to help some of y'all realize that you have a poor mentality and you're going to make the right decision moving forward. So I have to, be transparent and say it. Some of y'all have a poor mentality. You just think you know everything, but you know nothing. The moment you think you know everything is the moment that you want your business to fail. This is why I always invest in myself, right? I've achieved a lot of success within the last 3 years as I've been in the credit repair space, right? Just elevation. But I continue to invest in myself. Some of y'all don't make a percentage of what we make in our company. You still choose not to invest in yourself. If I'm investing in myself, you should probably be investing in yourself, right? So, that's just transparent talk. I know those, if this is the reality of things too. When I put out these videos, I need y'all to understand it's like a mirror, right? So when I'm talking confident, I know my students are the people that resonate with it because they believe in themselves and they're confident. 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, if the way that I articulate and the way that I talk offends you, you don't like yourself or you just don't believe in yourself. Because what I'm talking about, how I talk, is a mirror of someone that's confident in themselves. So again, it's going to be a reality check for a lot of y'all. Some of y'all are going to realize today that you really don't like yourself like that. So I hope that y'all can work on y'all confidence. I hope that this video can help y'all. And let's get into the sauce. But yeah, like I said, y'all can't afford to be saying, oh, I don't have it. I don't have a 10,000. I'm always getting these dang phone calls. Someone calling me. We're going to ignore that. No, let me stop that real quick. Hold on. All right, I'm back. All right. So, like I said, you can't afford to say that you don't have the money, right? Because you're just going to be in a situation of lack. You're just going to continue being in the same situation, which is a terrible situation. You're going to work a 9-to-5 until you die. Your mom going to work a 9-to-5 until she die. Like, go get some more money, invest in yourself, elevate your business so you can get your business to the next level and help your mom retire, help those people around you. All right, let's get into it. So I got this funnel here. I want to basically break it down. So I want y'all to keep in mind when we're talking about acquiring a new customer, that's one of the biggest issues that credit repair business owners have. But before we get into it, I just want to talk about different things that you should be aware of. And this is eliminate, automate, and delegate. So there's a quote here. It says, never automate something that can be eliminated and never delegate something that can be automated. Otherwise, you're basically wasting somebody else's time instead of your own, which now wastes your own hard-earned cash, your money, all of that. So just keep that in mind as we go through. So the big problem in the credit repair space is how someone's going to get their next client. Maybe you struggle with that right now. Maybe you don't struggle with that right now. Or maybe you have an empty calendar right now, right? I'm going to help you get more leads on your calendar. And I'm not saying that this is going to be, nothing in life is guaranteed, right? The only thing that's guaranteed is that you're going to die. Nothing's going to be guaranteed, but if you do what I say, things are going to go better in your business. And one thing y'all got to understand too, no matter how much you make, you can always have improvements in your business. So chances are, with your credit repair business, you probably haven't dissected a funnel like this during each step, looking at the client. This is the way that you get a client. Most credit repair business owners are just like, okay, I'm going to go get a new customer. I'm doing word of mouth. This realtor, I got a relationship with them and all of that. But what's the online blueprint looking like? How do you get cold leads? Anybody could get a referral or a hot lead and all of that. But how do you turn cold traffic into hot leads? That's what we're talking about. This is a bulletproof lead generation system. Like I said, this is a simplified version of what my students get. Credit Retire 9-to-5 mentorship, but please do what I say, especially if you know you got like that poor mentality and you're not going to invest in yourself with the mentorship. Please just take action on the free information because I still want y'all to get some wins. So top of the funnel is going to be cold traffic, as you see right here, and we got to figure out a way to fix the traffic issue. Because what's the problem? Credit repair business owners don't know how to get their next client with predictability, right? With predictability, that's important. So we're in the traffic side of things. So what we want to do, we want to automate with ads. We want to automate with ads, right? A lot of people are scared to run ads. And let me how do I say it? I guess let me shift your belief around ads. Ads don't have to be complicated, right? A lot of people overcomplicate it. People say, oh, ads are expensive. You can run ads testing for like $10 a day. $10, what is that in a month? That's only like $300. And you probably won't even be testing that long. So I say that to say, you need more viewers on your business, your credit repair business. Everything is about, you don't even have to be the best. It's just about who's willing to pay the most, invest the most to acquire a customer. You also need to have crystal clear messaging. Crystal clear messaging is going to help you as far as, your advertisement. Because some people have this misconception too. They're like, oh, okay, I'm just going to go and run ads, right? And then you go and run it, and then you don't get any good result because you didn't have crystal clear messaging. What does your client avatar look like? What do they think about late at night? What's your if-then statement? Right? These are things that you have to dive into. And if you don't have guidance on how to do it, if you've just been failing your whole life as far as your credit repair business for the last 4 to 6 months, you need to step out of your ego and just go get some help. Just go get guidance. You don't know everything. So yeah. So you can automate that with ads. And this is pretty much the same thing that I helped my client, Khaled, the one that I did a case study with on my channel. This is what I helped him do. And this is the framework that I give to my students. So you automate your traffic. Now we automated our traffic. We don't got to worry about that. We can focus on actual credit repair side of things, learning the consumer laws, the fulfillment, the delivery of the service, content creation, because that's going to be important. And that leads us to the next step, the middle of the funnel. So by the time they're in their cold traffic, once they get to the middle of the funnel, it's warm traffic. How do we nurture these leads, right? So that's the whole issue now. Credit repair business owners, they don't know how to convert cold leads with predictability. They don't know how to convert cold leads with predictability. So now we have these leads here in the middle of the funnel. How do we actually handle them? We're going to automate the process with nurturing assets. What are the nurturing assets, right? Content creation. Content creation. If you want a bulletproof lead generation system, you need to run ads. You need short form content to be top of mind. You need long form content like here on YouTube to nurture and pre-sell, right? That's the whole purpose of it. When we have people that hop on a call with us, as far as people that are the right fit for mentorship, we're not really getting resistance. They're not sales calls. They're enrollment calls because they did their due diligence. We're watching the YouTube. We're watching me for a while on YouTube, and then they convert. Like, this is just basic human behavior. When you understand basic human behavior and you're able to capitalize on it, because you got to think about it. Marketing is really manipulation. You can manipulate for the greater good, or you can manipulate for bad, but that's all marketing is, right? So when we can market in a way that we're manipulating the audience to do what we say for the greater good, we're going to make a lot of money. You got a great skill and you'll never have to work a 9 to 5 for the rest of your life. But the thing is, a lot of people, they have that, like I said, they have that poor mentality of wanting things to happen overnight. Things take time. Look at the higher level version of you. They're making more money than you right now. Would they be like, oh, I want the result today? No. They're looking at wealth, right? They're looking at becoming wealthy. They're looking at the long-term game. It's a long-term game. How do you get 1% better each and every day? Just do the right things for a long time, and then time will catch up and reward you. Do the right things for a long time, and then time will catch up and reward you. I hope those of y'all that have that cheap mindset, you can really understand that. Really understand that. You might be watching this right now. Maybe I'm talking to your inner spirit. Maybe you're cheap, right? It's 2024. Being cheap is not it. Being cheap is going to destroy your business. Imagine if I was cheap and I was like, okay, I'm just not going to learn anything more about personal development. That would be disrespectful to all my students that I'm helping. You can't plateau. You got to invest. Imagine if I was cheap, I was like, oh, I'm not going to run ads because it costs money. You can't be cheap, right? So make that investment. I mean, if you want to keep struggling, just keep doing what you're doing. But if you're ready to, really elevate yourself, elevate your business, have a bulletproof lead generation system, have a bulletproof deletion system, make more thousands of dollars in your credit repair business, click the link in the description. Bring a credit card with $5,000 to $10,000. Be ready to get that invoice so that we can, go ahead and start helping you get to the next level. I don't like wasting time. I don't hop on a call with people that are going to waste my time. So if you know you got a poor mentality, do not book a call. Do not book a call. You see, I got winners on these client case studies that I put out because they believe in themselves. If you know you don't believe in yourself, stay away from us. We don't want you to mess up our community. We got a community of people that believe in themselves. If you feel in your spirit as I'm talking to you, you're probably that next winner. Maybe you're the next person that's going to be on my YouTube channel. But you just got to believe in yourself. People will be like, oh, mindset is fluff. Mindset is fluff. But it's the basis of everything. My mindset is what has allowed me to continue making more and more and more money in my business. If my mindset wasn't right, I wouldn't be where I was. I'd probably be working a 9 to 5. I didn't work on my mindset. So yeah, you have to run ads, you have to have short form content, you have to have long form content. That's how you nurture these leads once they get to the middle of your funnel. So once you're running these ads, people are first becoming familiar with you. You got to look at it as like dating. You're not just going to ask them to get married on the first day or else they're going to call security on you. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. By the time they get to the bottom of the funnel, that's where we get into sales. And you could definitely delegate this with a setter and a closer. This is essentially going to be you if you're just starting. But yeah, you could delegate with a setter and closer. And one big point I want to make too, when the top half of your funnel is functioning how it's supposed to, you don't necessarily have to be great at sales. This is a situation that we have with our credit repair business. So I got sales reps that take the calls, unless we have like same time appointments and I just have to hop on a call. Pretty much, we have enrollment calls. Because people watch the YouTube videos and then they just have been nurtured. They're ready to go. So if you're getting a lot of resistance right now, you got to think about the mirror principle as well. If you're getting a lot of resistance right now, you're probably cheap yourself. Like if you're somebody and you're not quick to make an investment in yourself, like me, I'm quick to make an investment in myself. Let's say send an invoice, right? I'll get straight to it. I'm people's dream client because I'm not going to put up no resistance. I'll do my due diligence research and then I'll take action. Some of y'all have been watching me for months upon months, maybe even longer than a year. Still not taking no action. And then you're wondering why you're getting resistance or you're damn near begging people for $500 for credit repair. You're cheap yourself. That's why you're attracting that energy. You're cheap. That's why you're in that situation. So keep that in mind, man. So our traffic is dialed in, right? We have ads running. So we're getting new leads. The leads come to the middle of the funnel. They're watching my YouTube. They're watching, IG and all of that. When we fill out the form and people said that they found us from YouTube, my sales reps get super happy because we know that YouTube long form is like the most powerful nurturing asset. YouTube long form is the most powerful nurturing asset. Like I said, I'm putting out these videos for y'all. I know 99% of y'all are gonna do nothing with the information. But those of y'all, I know some of y'all out there right now, you're not necessarily cheap. Maybe you're just in a certain situation. Maybe your situation will get better, but if you're a real hustler, if you gotta borrow the money from somebody, if you gotta borrow a credit card, you gotta figure out a way to get into the mentorship so you can get to the next level. But if you're in that situation right now, you're in a transition, you know that you're serious about your elevation, but you're just in your current situation. Just keep binge watching these free YouTube videos and take action on the free information. Obviously, I know that our mentorship program is going to come with more accountability and more sauce. So the likelihood of you succeeding is going to be higher if you just make that investment in yourself. But if you just have to focus on the free information for now, it's a reason why I got over 1,000 YouTube videos, right? I'm making no excuse for y'all not to get some money. Once you make that money, now you can invest in a mentorship, right? If you just go through all the Credit Repair Business Gems playlists, this is going to be in there too. If you take action on the free information, I believe you. If you're a hardworking hustler, right? Because most people are lazy. I fully believe if you're a hardworking hustler, you can make enough money, that 5,000, 10,000 if you want the one-on-one, to go ahead and invest and get in a mentorship. And then, like I said too, like some people will be like, oh, I'm willing to invest as much as it takes, but I don't have the 10,000. This is one thing that y'all be messing up on too. Don't focus on what you can't afford. We obviously have a $5,000 portion of the program. So if you're just automatically looking at the highest version of the program, knowing that you can't afford it, you're just making an excuse for yourself. You know you can go rock with the 5,000 one. You just want to say 10,000 because you want to give yourself an excuse not to get to the next level. Like, look at your situation right now. Is your mom clocking into a job right now? You're good with your mom clocking into a job? She got to stand up on her feet working all these hours? When you're literally watching a YouTube video of someone that helps people leave their 9-to-5 job. And you want me to believe that you're not selfish? Like, y'all gotta really sit and think how you're operating and how that comes off. I know some of y'all don't think about it like that. So that's why I have to come on here and say it. I have to verbalize it, And I know that this video is gonna help somebody out there. Poor people are gonna be offended by the video, like I said. Remember the mirror effect. When I talk how I talk, because I know that I'm someone that's quick to invest in himself, I don't get offended because I know that I'm not working a 9-to-5. I know that my mom's not working no 9-to-5. You know what I'm saying? The business is blessed. I've been investing in myself. I've been able to put my family in situations. I've been able to put myself in a situation to where I don't got to work no 9-to-5 ever again. So if you feel offended by that, you feel offended by when I'm talking how I'm talking, you probably have a poor mentality, right? Maybe you didn't know that you had a poor mindset, but maybe this video helped reveal it to you, right? So just keep that in mind before you decide to put any comments. So if you put a hate comment, I already know your situation. You know what I'm saying? So nobody that's successful is leaving no hate comments on someone's video. All right. So yeah, you get the sale and then they become a client. And then it's on you to perform the super amazing delivery service, right? So having that bulletproof deletion system. Maybe we'll drop a separate video on that, but I just wanted to talk about the funnel aspect because I know a lot of y'all do not know what you're doing in your credit repair business, respectfully, right? So with that being said, if you got value from the video, just keep binge watching my videos. If you're serious about your personal development, you're serious about buying back your time, you're serious about not being selfish and watching your mom go work a 9-to-5 that she don't love every day. If you really want to get to the next level, I fully believe I can help you get to that next level with your credit repair business. If you got that credit card available, that got at least a $5,000 limit, you can book a call in the description. If you're a good fit for our program, we'll let you know. Come on a call ready to go. Don't be asking no 9-to-5 questions. Let me do the consultation here with you right now. There's no guarantee, right? You might be the laziest person in the world. Oh, what's the guarantee that I'll succeed? The guarantee that you'll succeed is a guarantee that you give to yourself, right? So that's a 9 to 5 question that some people be asking sometimes. What else do people be asking? Guarantee is one of the main ones. Like that's the main 9 to 5 question. So just come on the call talking like a boss, articulate like a boss, right? Come on the call ready to make a lot more money in your business, your credit repair business. You might be making 6 figures at your 9 to 5 right now. Maybe you work in tech, maybe you're a nurse or something like that, but you're looking to turn up your credit repair business, or you're looking to start that credit repair business. That $5,000, that $10,000 if you work with me one-on-one, that's nothing compared to the return you're gonna get. And one thing y'all gotta realize too is that the price is always going up. You saw the video like a month ago, maybe 2 months ago, when it was just 2,500 and 5,000. The 5,000 is going to 7,500 soon. So the longer you take to take action, the you're just gonna keep being in a negative situation you're in. So with that being said, hopefully this blessed you. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Those of y'all that are serious and not curious, I will see you on the call, and maybe you might be the next case study on a YouTube channel. Y'all have a blessed one.